Hey everybody, Alden plays Civilization 6 Gathering Storm begins anew with a Cyrus of Persia playthrough. This is going to be a religious victory that we're chasing, just because it's been a while since we've done one. I know it doesn't fit with Cyrus, as you'll see when we go through his abilities here. It's not, it definitely doesn't line up, but neither he nor I are great at religious victories, so this is gonna be a struggle for me and my boy Cyrus, but I believe that we can do this. We can make it work, buddy, me and you. We're playing Cyrus because, he was in our last game as Germany. He gave us like a 5,000 year long war until such time as he was eviscerated and removed from the map. But he did give us a struggle for a really long time, and I feel like now he needs a redemption arc here, since he probably deserved better with how hard he fought in the last one. But hopefully we can fix that this time. So Cyrus is here with Fall of Babylon. +2 movement for the first 10 turns after declaring surprise war on a major civilization. +5 loyalty per turn in occupied cities with a garrisoned unit. Declaring a surprise war only counts as a formal war for the purposes of grievances and warmongering. So obviously you see here he's good at a surprise attack, basically. He is strong in war, especially early war, with his unique unit, which we'll get to soon. Persia has satrapies, and I apologize if I'm mispronouncing these things. I tried to look some of them up. It was a little harder to find pronunciations of some of these things for me, so I'm just winging it at this point. So this is satrapies, +1 trade route capacity with political philosophy, civic. Receives +2 gold and +1 culture for routes between your own cities. Roads built in your territory are 1 level more advanced than usual. So trade routes are a big deal, especially internal trade routes for Persia. So we're going to want to focus on getting commercial hubs and harbors just to maximize the number of trade routes we have. We'll have a strong economy, hopefully, because of that. And we'll get some benefits from it. We also have the Immortal, which is a unique melee unit that replaces the Swordsman. Melee class unit with a ranged attack, +2, or range 2, strong defense strength. So I'm not sure with the Immortal. It's gone back and forth through its history in Civ 6. There were times when it could attack at ranged and in melee combat. There were times where it could only do the ranged attack. I don't know what state it's currently in. If it can only do a ranged attack, it means it can't capture a city, and that sucks. So hopefully it still has the ability to do its melee attack, because it's kind of weird to replace the swordsman with a ranged unit. It means that you're not likely to have a good, strong, supporting melee unit when you go down this path. I mean, I guess you could be lucky and have horsemen or something at the same time, but otherwise you need to rely on either not promoting a warrior, or you need a scout, or you need like a spearman or something. Not great choices for wanting to conquer a city. So hopefully he has his melee attack. We'll find out, I'm sure. They also have the Paradisa, which is a unique improvement. +1 culture and +2 gold, +2 appeal. +1 culture for each adjacent holy site and theater square. +1 gold for each adjacent commercial hub and city center. Additional culture and tourism as you advance through the technology and civics tree. Can't be built on snow, tundra, snow hills, or tundra hills, or adjacent to another Paradisa. So this thing is pretty sweet. Because we're focusing on a religion, we will definitely have holy sites. And just to synergize with the trade route thing, we're likely to have a good amount of commercial hubs here. So we should be able to get some decent adjacencies for this thing, making it a pretty strong improvement, I think. It seems like it's going to be respectable, at least. We'll figure it out as time goes on. We're playing on Deity difficulty, as usual. Fractal map type, which is kind of a go-to for me. I like it a lot, just for some random maps. We're doing game speed standard, map size standard, disaster intensity turned up to 4. And let's check out our seed and see what we get. Please, Sid Meier, bless us with a glorious start. If you could be so kind as to put me like right next to a religious city-state, I would be extremely happy. But otherwise, just, you know, bless us with bountiful lands. Let's check it out. Hopefully he listened. Alright, so here's our starting location. We have some nice territory here. If I start here, we have a city with 2 production, which is nice, and then we'd have 2 2s around us, which is pretty good. If I was to like step over here, you know, we might still have a 2-2 starting city, and we'd have this 1-3 adjacent to us. I don't know what actually is over here. It looks like water. So I think I'm just going to settle here and see what we get. I guess we could have him move first just to check things out. Where do we want to go? Let's go up. And let's settle. Yeah, we will settle here. I don't like settling on woods and jungle because you lose that as a choppable, but the tile itself is pretty good. And we've got 2 2s next to us, so I think it's respectable. This spot right here is a good holy site location, potentially, although it's got a volcano over here. And volcanoes are dangerous for such things. Let's see. So we're going to get a scout to start things off, and we are going to go straight for astrology. Hopefully we can find... I'm looking for a natural wonder. I'm looking for a religious city-state. We got Grenada, which means faster military unit production in our city, our capital. There is a chance that we get a cluster of city-states. I'm hoping. I mean, it seems like that's a bug in the recent thing is they like to cluster. So I'm hoping that means we're around a good amount of city-states, but it's hard to tell if that's the case. I would like to go ahead and get... You know what? Let's get a second scout here. I want to really have a chance to find more stuff, since we have kind of a decent start here. And we don't have anything we can improve immediately without getting mining. And we'd need masonry to chop those. You know, so we might want to go for an early masonry here just to get use out of that. Area here is pretty nice so far. Like, it seems like there's some decent spots for extra cities in the mix. Let's go ahead and get a second city going here. Like I said, we don't really have a good opportunity to do much with a worker at this point. Wilhelmina, how's it going? It's an honor to meet you, my friend. Here, have a delegation from us. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Amsterdam is looking well fed over here. Although they've only got 1 population, so maybe not so much.
Never again.
Crater Lake!
Can I get?
Oh! Man. Okay. That is the spot we would like to get to. I mean, we might just drop... We might just drop our settler right in here. Maybe even on Crater Lake right there. Getting that faith. Getting that astrology Eureka. Very, very good news. This is another civ right here. Isn't it? Who is it? Who are you? Genghis Khan. I think I clicked to ignore you. There we go. We'll give you a delegation. Start off friendly, hopefully. So yeah, we're gonna settle right in here. I think this is gonna be the spot for city number 2, just to try to maximize that Crater Lake. Give us something good here. 40 gold, whatever, that's fine. 40 gold is maybe one of the worst things I feel like you can get from a goody hut. Because you could get a population, You could get a relic.
A physician without a knowledge.
So yeah, I'm not a huge fan of just getting that. There's a little barbarian camp over here, so let's move towards that. What are we doing? Alright, let's get mining. Because I think we're going to chop the stones away. We need to get... Oh man, actually, we could build Stonehenge. What's the chance we actually get Stonehenge? Pretty low. But we could try. I don't know. It's not worth trying. It's not going to happen. Stonehenge is not happening. Not in a Deity game. Without being like China or something. I don't think it's in the realm of possibility at all. So there's the capital of Mongolia.
It is not wisdom.
Okay, give me this boost, and then also give me the... You know what? We're probably going to get... Here, let's do the production. I was going to say, we're probably going to get the faith fast enough. I'll leave the city at size 1 just to get our 4 faith per turn immediately. And we'll... Once we get our Pantheon, we'll let them grow. Seems like a okay thing to do, in my mind. Alright, I definitely don't want to be the person attacking this. I'm gonna send that scout off elsewhere. The warrior can handle it, hopefully. He's got buddies from Grenada. Potentially. So we can't utilize any of these good spots without having bronze working. That does kind of change my gameplay here. You know what? I will try Stonehenge. If we get Stonehenge, we're happy. If not, you know, we'll have some production salvaged from it. I really don't believe we have much of a chance of getting it. But you never know. We did rush straight to that tech immediately, so it is possible. Just doesn't seem likely. Somebody built the Great Bath already. I got nervous when I saw the thing pop up there. Alright. We cleared that camp out of the way. That's good news. Where are my religious city-state friends? I would like them to join us here. So masonry. I really would like masonry. Let's get animal husbandry right now, though, just to try to see what life is like. Oh yeah, settle right here. Make sure you're using this style, even though it means you can't grow. You're doing that for now. And we will put a holy site down just right here. So get that going. La Venta! And we were still the first people to meet them, so that's good. What's their ability? We can make colossal heads. So that's extra faith on tiles. More faith when next to rainforests, I believe. Getting La Venta was nice. I wish I had found them a little earlier, but, you know, we're getting +6 per turn. There's still an opportunity for us to get one of the better Pantheons here. I don't know if we'll, you know, beat someone to the first Pantheon. That seems unlikely. But if we can get the chop one, that's good. I really want the appeal one, though. The one we had in the Germany game. That got us a whole lot of, Bandar Brunei. So what's Grenada give? Oh, they have improvements as well. And trading posts to foreign cities. So that doesn't really synergize with our ability. Because our ability is for, you know, internal trade routes. But our situation here with city-states is decent. And Stonehenge is actually progressing right now. I mean, it's got a long way to go. It can easily be snagged away from us, so I'm not super hopeful here. What are you doing with this warrior? Other than annoying me. Because you're definitely annoying me. Alright, this is the edge of our island over here. Our continent. Oh, we can do Earth Goddess! Yes! Alright. Yeah! So appeal. It gets us bonus faith from appeal. Oh, we need to switch away from forcing you to use this now and actually get you to grow. Let's get you to build over here. And yeah, we're definitely taking Earth Goddess here. I was hoping for either Earth Goddess or Goddess of the Harvest. But Earth Goddess is a very good get for us here. So now we just need to make sure we get this religion. Which hopefully with chasing Stonehenge and with getting a holy site over here, we have the opportunity to do that. Can you get out of my way, please? I guess I'm just going around this way, if possible.
I am fond of pig.
Why is that warrior just chilling right there? What is his reason for existing? I don't appreciate what he's doing here. Alright, we're gonna get masonry because I do want to be able to chop these. And you need to grab this goody hut over here, my dude. La Venta, you're kicking some barbarian camp butt here. I wish you had let me snag that from you. I feel like I would have done more with it than you are. I'm very nervous about this. Ooh, we got the bronze working bonus. Are you serious right now? Get out of my way. Anything cool up here? Just some ice, which I guess is inherently cool. So we got that going for us. Now let's go fight this camp. Camp that appeared north of us here. Kai. So if we get Stonehenge, this might put us close to our goals here. Dude, Crater Lake gets 5 faith per turn now. So good. Our Golden Age goal. I don't normally try to chase an early Golden Age, but we're at 18 of 24, so I wouldn't be against it. I don't know what we would use immediately. I guess we could use Monumentality and hope for, and use some of our early faith for making our cities better, but I don't like that choice. You know, I prefer to just invest in getting apostles and whatnot as fast as possible. Are we actually going to get Stonehenge? I would be very appreciative if we did. The way this is going, it's either going to be a beautiful victory for us or a very depressing defeat. If we don't get this Stonehenge... Oh, I'm so nervous. I'm nervous, everybody. Oh, and okay, so with that camp removed, if we do get Stonehenge, we're in for a golden age. It's very exciting times here. No!
Spotkanie przez Boga błogosławione. Pewna.
Oh, come on now. Oh. Why? Why would you do that? All right. If we put it over here, what can be done? I'm just thinking of adjacencies and whatnot. I mean, we could... I'm just gonna put it here where it doesn't cost us any money. Hold on. Why isn't it? Oh, because we have to kill that. There we go. Like, why is it blocking us? Please don't block us. Okay, well, that sucked. That's exactly what I didn't want to have happen. There's a goody hut over here. Oh, the pain. We had a chance, a real chance at it.
Without
and we
craft.
lost it. We lost it. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and buy our shrine. And then let's see. I think so, just to give us the opportunity here. Let's take a look at great profits. So that was the first one recruited. I'm going to do holy site prayers until such time as we have our profit. Because I can't risk it. It has to be done. Let's do foreign trade. We just have to get it. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If I don't get it, I lose my victory goal here. My victory type goes away. And we can't have that happen, so I gotta be diligent about this thing. I don't like having to do holy site prayers because it's, you know, kind of wasted turns, but we definitely want to secure this, so has to be done. That's all there is to it. Luckily, we're getting great faith per turn because of Earth Goddess. So thank you, Earth Goddess. There's a barbarian hut over here in the Northwestlands. So I think we're just gonna have them do holy site prayers as well once Rotterdam's up here. Okay. I just want to try to secure this. Let's see, great people. You know, we've made good strides there, so we're gonna need another holy site prayer probably. It wastes precious turns, but it has to be done. Your people are lazy and unworthy. No, we're praying right now. You don't understand. You don't get it, which is fair. But we're just trying to do something great here for the people. And you're just being mean to us. I don't respect that. I'm so sad that we didn't get it in time. Oh. Oh, that gave us our golden age right there, meeting Saladin. Saladin! Alright, how are we looking? Great people. Okay, we're making good strides here. I think with these two holy site prayers, we should be good to go. Which is, you know, the state we would like to be, in that good to go mode. Once you're done with this, sir, you know we have to get a little bit of military to support us here, and then we need to try to expand again. We just need to, we can't be caught off guard by enemies with a bunch more units than us. So we got to be ready here to hold down the fort. Establish a strong position, as we know Persia can do.
Each of us is carving a That's the positive aspect.
How do we want to move forward here? We definitely need to get builders going. How much does it cost to buy missionaries and whatnot? Who has got a... So let's make friends with Wilhelm over here. Let's take some edge off here. Who's got a religion right now? Unmet player in unknown city. Okay. So we could potentially try to do a little quick hitting up a neighbor here. Who all's going for this thing? Oh, here's our friend. Found the religion. Who all is going for these prophets here? We've got Arabia, the Netherlands. So they get one automatically. So they're going to have a religion, or at least a prophet. Netherlands are chasing it. Mongolia is not. So if we can hold Mongolia immediately, that's potentially worthwhile. I think when you form your religion, like, everything converts away from, you know, what once was. So I don't want to necessarily send it to her lands, because it might just wipe away our progress. I think that's how it works. I don't remember early religious things that well. Like, I don't play religion very often. It's not my cup of tea here. I'll get bronze working. Early Empire gets us our unique thing here. Alright, you know what? With the new Godzilla movie coming out, the religion obviously has got to be Gamera. Bring on Gamera, my friends. He's going to be the victor in Godzilla King of the Monsters. I'm calling it now. What do we want from our first benefit here? May purchase campus and theater square things with faith. No, we don't need that. World wonders get +4 faith. That doesn't seem useful. Feed the world. Shrines and temples provide food equal to their output. I like that one. I like reliquaries, but getting relics, we don't have like an easy way of getting relics, so gonna pass on that one. I think it's choral music. So people are probably gonna argue against it. That's fine. Let me know what you think, though. If you play religious games a lot, let me know what you think. I'm choosing choral music here, and there's nothing you can do about it right now because you're just gonna be screaming at the TV or monitors in the TV. You might be watching it on a TV. I don't know. Be like, no, Mega, don't choose choral music, you fool. And I'll be like, too late. Sorry, I did it. Can't change what I've done. All right, mosques. This gets us extra spreads. I think that's very useful for trying to win a religious victory here. Obviously, I love Defenders of the Faith and Crusade for giving us advantages in battle. I love things like Tithe as well. Let's just go with how do I don't know. I'm sitting here like, oh, we should get Mosque, but at the same time, I'm like, one of these might be better. Oh. What have we done? What about papal primacy? Or primacy? This is something that I haven't used in forever. When you send an envoy to a city-state, it adds 200 religious pressure to that city-state. Dude, we could go for envoys. We could be like anti-Germany here. Last time we were all about destroying the city-states. This time we're about applying religious pressure with envoys. You know what? Just for fun, we're taking this. I know some of you may argue against it. Some of you may be like, heck yeah, he's doing it. And I'll be like, you're darn right I am. So we need to work on sending envoys to people. Send a trade route to Leventa. Recruit a great merchant. Construct a government plaza. We are friends to the city-state. That is what Persia is. And what Persia always has been. Is the friend of the city-state. I don't know, it seemed fun to me. It may not be the optimal thing to do. It's probably not the optimal thing to do, but it's entertaining for me. So there. Alright, I probably didn't need to continue those holy side prayers here, but that's fair. Alright, let's get... Should we save up and use a mercenary, or a missionary immediately to try to, you know, spread out here or down to Poland? I think we should wait. I think we should delay it a little bit. So that's what I'm gonna do. I just had to, you know, think out loud for a second there. Our scout's gonna get a hit here. I want this goodie hut. But we need to back up to safety. So we're friends with her. That means any threat that we would have would be coming from either here, this way, or around here. We need to get another settler soon. We probably should get open borders with her. Let's see. I want my scout to be able to go through there and check things out, so... We have entered a golden age. What does that mean? The Dutch are golden. Golden Poland. And then normal ages for Saladin and Mr. Khan here. So. +2 movement for all missionaries, apostles, and inquisitors. Additionally, newly trained ones get +2 charges. Plus, obviously, the great prophet points don't matter to us. The bonus movement and charges is pretty useful. Monumentality is obviously extremely useful for trying to... You know what? I think we start by getting monumentality to help us establish a base here. I think having more cities and whatnot is going to be valuable to us, so let's do it this way. I want to buy a settler with base. So we slow down the initial outflow of units, but we hopefully grant ourselves a wider base here. Where's our next settler going to try to go? Let's see. I mean, getting the horses is not a bad idea. Some of these spots down here are... Like, this area is pretty nice. It's harder to defend for me. Where do I want him to go? There are horses over here as well. This spot right here is not bad. Horses, deer, whatever. It doesn't have adjacency bonuses or anything like that. But we could establish like our government building right in here somewhere and give us some spots to build around. Right down here is pretty strong though. Right in this area with the horse. I'm gonna settle over here, I think. How much does it cost to buy a trader? 180 gold. Let's send him up here to watch after our guy on his journey. I do want to get open borders with you, please. What would it take? 10 gold? That's fair, Jadvig. She's sending a settler up here. Alright, I want to try to slow it down if possible. That doesn't really slow it down right there, but I don't want it going up to where I want to be. Let's see. Let's make sure this pathway is secure. I'm gonna have you go deal with this camp here. I want that extra money, please. Is she trying to settle like right on this thing? Am I slowing her down by just taking this spot? Am I ruining her AI right now?
It was luxuries like Aiken.
That's funny to me if this is the spot she's decided she wants that city. Alright, let's get the settler bonus since we're making them right now. And yes, this is fine. Gotta get our base established. Ironworking gets us immortals. They cost 10 iron. Do we have iron in the area? That's another reasonable question. Laventa has iron. I don't think we have iron that we can get. We need to be friends with Laventa. That's got to be the thing we do here. Let's put pottery so we can get to campuses. Campuses are important. Somebody wanted to have our government district made. Let's go ahead and get Magnus. Put him in our capital. There is a lot of choppable stuff here, so we're probably going to do that. But let's take a look at where everybody is right now. So we managed to get our religion. We're getting 10 faith per turn right now, which is pretty good. We're in a golden age with monumentality. So we have to balance. We obviously don't want to spend all of our faith during this whole era on non-religious units. We want to kind of get a good balance there. But for establishing infrastructure and stuff, I think it's a good idea to maybe buy one more settler. We're getting 5.5 science per turn. Wilhelmine is at 13, 14 for Genghis, 16 Saladin, 14 Jadviga. We don't have a second governor thing yet, but we really should get... If we can get it fast enough, it might be worthwhile to... And we'll get it in 6 turns. It's probably worthwhile to spend it on getting his settler thing so that we don't lose 2 more population if we get a settler and then buy one with faith. So I think that's probably what our plan is going to be for that next slot. Obviously, I would like to have Pingala available and eventually Moksha, but that'll take some time. That'll take some time. So we looked at, let's see, 16.5, 14.2. So they're ahead of us in science, but we can make grounds here soon, I think. I don't think this is too bad for us. We're at 4.5 culture per turn. and 8 tourism because we founded a religion. Genghis Khan's at 17. 17 for the Dutch, 19 for the Arabs, 20 for Poland. That's something we can easily make gains on as well. We've got our unique improvement. We haven't built any monuments yet, so there's a lot of potential for that one early on here. But I guess we can look at score real quick. Where are we at? We're at 80, which is the bottom of the chart. Genghis Khan is a little above us, Wilhelmina as well. Jadviga's up near the top with 165. Unmet player has 172, so... yeah, we need to establish some more territory here. We need to build up, and then we need to just get things going here. We got to establish ourselves, and that's what the next one's going to be about. But that's it for this one, guys. Like the video if you're enjoying it. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more. I'll catch you guys next time with more Gamera action. Later.